What's up, everybody? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, Blu-rays, 4Ks, and DVDs, the way we like to buy and own our movies and TV shows. Today, we are talking about Vinegar Syndrome. I'm going to talk about my collection, talk about the sale that's coming up, and then answer any questions you guys might have related to that sale. As we do this, we are streaming live here on YouTube and also over on TikTok. So I'll be taking questions and discussing these films on both platforms, so feel free to ask me anything. If you're watching this later, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, join the conversation. Let's talk about movies. Right now, today, it is all about Vinegar Syndrome. So we're getting started here. What's up, Rigo? Had 3 coffees today. I've had my 9 shots. I'm good to go. Now I'm going to talk about Vinegar Syndrome. You have any Vinegar Syndromes in your collection? What's up, Alicia? How are you doing? I know, we're live in the middle of the day. We're live in the middle of the day. I'm going to talk about some movies. I'd be curious to know if you know any of these. They're kind of... Vinegar Syndrome as a label is pretty kooky as far as what they release. And it's kind of why I'm doing this, because the sale's about to happen. I don't want people buying bad stuff. Let's see. You're on 5 and sleepy as hell. Well, yeah, but how many shots are in each of those cups of coffee? Like 72? I don't know how you do it. I think my heart would explode. I think my heart would explode. I do have my trusty espresso beans in here, though. You know that. My little chocolate-covered espresso beans. So I'm just dragging a little bit, waiting for some people to pop in, and we'll get started talking about Vinegar Syndrome stuff. If you guys have any familiarity with Vinegar Syndrome, please let me know. Let's talk about it. Okay, 4 shots per cup, so that's 12 shots. That's usually a single for you. That's pretty low. What's up? It says, how are you? Hope all is good. Good juju. So far, so good, my friend. Thank you so much for that. I need all of the good well wishes I can get. Thanks, Alicia, for sharing the live. If you guys can like and share, helps get some people in here so we can talk about some movies. What's up, Wyatt Collects? How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. People starting to pop in, so now we're going to start talking about the good stuff. Talking about these movies. And also, it appears, I'll go ahead and promote this, we are having another... back by popular demand, another trivia game Friday night. I'm calling it Leo's Revenge. He's very upset of how poorly he performed, and he is blaming Nerdy Dustin for that. So it should be a pretty crazy game. It'll be streaming probably on, since Leo is going to host this one, it'll probably be streaming on his channel Friday night. We'll all be in there. How was your Shout Factory sale pickups? Well, I'll let you know as soon as I get here. I'm still waiting, but I did get some cool stuff. I'm excited. We need to do the Brady Bunch 5 again. Yeah, if you guys missed it, was it just 5? I thought we had, we may have filled it up at one point, like 9. What's up, Leo? What are you doing, buddy? I'm going to go over Vinegar Syndrome since that sale is happening. I'm going to go over some of my collection. Why are you giving me the side eye? Because I'm not talking about white chicks? But I agree, Rigo. We definitely need to do that. That was really fun. You're working? I was working, but my conference call canceled, so now I'm doing this. Suddenly I have some hours free, so now I'm doing this. This is what we do. But back on the Shout Factory stuff, I did get some really cool stuff. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I'm just waiting for it to show up. I haven't even gotten a ship notification from them, though, so I don't know. What's up, John? How are you doing? How's everybody doing? So, I guess we're going to start here in a second. I do want to bring up IMDb because I can be kind of bad with like dates and stuff, and if anybody wants to ask me about some of these movies, I do want to be properly prepared to talk about them in the correct way. So, let me just get my stuff ready here. All right. Let's see. I think we're good to go, you guys. I think we're good to go. What's up, Cannon? I'm going to talk about Vinegar Syndrome. Are you working? Can you participate? Because you had mentioned you wanted to talk about that. That sale starts Thursday night at 11 o'clock CST. I invited you. You invited me once? What did you invite me for? Did I miss something, Alicia? I might have missed it. What's up, Jack? A jackknife? Jackknife. All right. All right. But yeah, I have a pretty decent stack. I don't have the largest collection of Vinegar Syndrome. It's pretty good size, though. I have done a lot of blind buying, and that was a mistake. Oh, you were talking to Leo. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, I would love to get Leo in here to talk about Vinegar Syndrome if he wasn't working. But yeah, Cannon, let me know. If you're working, sir, maybe you could just listen in. But otherwise, if you want to get in here and talk Vinegar Syndrome with me, we can certainly do that. Leo says, I just want Roadhouse. Yeah, Roadhouse is on my list, but we did talk about this yesterday. I don't think Roadhouse is going to be on sale. It's too new. According to the latest update from Vinegar Syndrome, anything that came out after... Well, now Roadhouse will be on sale, but not the full 50%. That's the possibility. So anything that came out after January of this year is not included in the sale. Limited edition UHDs are on the sale, but they will not be full 50%. So we'll have to see what that discount's like. You get paid Thursdays. All right. So my advice, and I don't know if you saw the stream I did yesterday, if you want stuff, you need to get on their site today and pick stuff out that you want to be going for, because they're going to shut the site down probably tomorrow. It's usually shut down the day before the sale. So you won't be able to see stuff again until the sale goes live. And some things you need to look at the count numbers, because if the count numbers are low, then those things are going to sell out very fast once the sale starts. Because you're talking about premium Vinegar Syndromes for $15 a piece. So you want to make your picks ASAP. And my advice, that was the biggest tip that I gave yesterday, drop them in your cart now. You can do multiple buys throughout the weekend and combine them all for cheaper shipping. But drop them in your cart now and get them bought, because they will sell out fast. I've got a couple in my cart right now. If you guys want me to tell you what's in my cart from yesterday, let me know. I'll log in and read those off to you. But one particular movie I have in my cart, there's only 85 copies left in stock. So I've got to immediately get that baby bought when this sale starts. You really don't know much about boutique labels. You're a rookie in that area. This from Rigo. That's cool, man. That's cool. I kind of organically found my way into boutique stuff, starting with obviously Scream Factory, and then I moved from Scream Factory to Arrow, from Arrow to Vinegar Syndrome, and then further out into Second Sight and some of the import labels. But it's just, certain IPs draw you into trying a certain label. And Vinegar Syndrome was a lot of really bad 80s action movies and really bad slasher movies from the 80s. So it kind of got my attention, and I've just sort of been dipping my toe in with them there. I think Vinegar Syndrome is the toughest label to buy for, because when you go blind buying stuff from Vinegar Syndrome, the chances that the movie ends up being not good are really high. I've bought a lot of garbage. A lot of it I've been able to flip because a lot of people like all of it. Some of it I haven't been able to flip yet, and I'll show those to you, the ones I think are not good. Going on it right now. Yes, please do. Go on there now. If you don't have a Vinegar Syndrome account, set up an account. The account is free. What that will do is allow you to have your shipping information, your payment information, all that stuff in place, so that when you do log in to buy, you can just hit buy and you're done. And the great thing is, Thursday night, if you jump in at midnight, I know it's 11 o'clock CST. So if you jump in on that first buy, just buy the things that you want. Have the things that you want that are really low counts. Like there's just a very few movies left. Just make that buy right away. Have those things in your cart. Make that buy. The things that you are interested in that are on sale that are higher counts, 7, 8, 900, 1,000 or more copies, you can kind of dip your toe back in throughout the weekend, because they're going to be announcing stuff this weekend that we don't know about, and you might want one of those instead. So don't buy everything right at midnight Thursday night. Don't do that. Buy just the things that are going to sell out, and then see what else they announce throughout the weekend, because the great thing is they don't ship anything until after the sale is over. So when you buy something let's say you're on your second purchase, like you buy stuff Thursday night and then you buy some more stuff Sunday, when you go to the shipping options for that second buy, one of the things that'll pop up for you if you have your account set up is add to existing order. and they'll add this second purchase to an already existing order you have, and you won't have to pay more shipping. So it's a really nice thing that they do. Does Vinegar Syndrome just sell horror, or do they have thriller? They have a little of everything. They have a lot of horror. They do a lot of action movies, low budget action movies, second tier and third tier action movies. They do have a little bit of drama. I'll show you some good picks drama wise, things that I've bought. There's only one or two things I've kind of gotten into. They also do retro, adult entertainment films, if that's your gig. It's not really something that I collect for, but they do have that. They have a little of everything. They have documentaries. So the other thing is they have partner labels. The partner label stuff will be on sale also. And there's a lot of great documentaries in the partner label stuff. And I can reference some of that for you. And there's one amazing drama that I'm going to be picking up this weekend that's in the partner labels, and I can share that with you. You've already went down too many rabbit holes. You need to stop. Okay, I understand. For me, there's a handful of sales that I have to prepare myself for each year. Obviously, Black Friday, those sales for sure. But the 2 Barnes & Noble Criterion sales I have to participate in, and then this sale, halfway to Black Friday. So I've been preparing for this sale for a while. So I should start adding to my cart today. Yes, if there are things, see, the thing is, you can go into the Vinegar Syndrome website, you can click a title you're interested in, and it will show you how many they have in stock. Now, if the movie you're interested in that says over 1,000, then no, you don't got to worry about that. You got plenty of time. But like I said, one of the movies that I'm interested in only has 85 left in stock. That one, you have, if it's under 400. If it's under 400, I would say add that to the cart, because it's going to be half price and it's going to start popping. Immediately, people are going to start buying it. So yeah, I would go ahead and just drop stuff in your cart if there are things that are low on the inventory scale of things. Yes, for sure. They also have comedy and documentary. Yes, they do. So they have a little of everything. It would feel like they specialize in horror because they do so much, and it probably is the majority of what they do, but they have everything. Right now is a good time to jump in and show some interest in the label, though, because they have some mainstream titles. One of the ones I'm going to pick up is the original Amityville Horror. They have a very beautiful release of that. I think it's over 1,000 copies left. So I haven't. It's sitting in my cart, but I don't have to get it right away because it's not going to sell out that fast. Roadhouse, the Patrick Swayze movie, that will be on a limited sale. It's not going to be a full 50%, but it will be discounted. I'm going to be looking at that one. So yeah, they have some titles that you've heard of that might let you dip your toe in loosely. So should I buy now or not? And not Thursday? No, don't buy it. Don't buy it today. Drop it in your cart and just let it sit. Because what's going to happen is tomorrow they're going to shut the site down to get ready for the sale. So if you have stuff sitting in your cart, when the site goes back live at 11 o'clock CST or whatever time you're in Thursday night, whatever you had in your cart is still going to be there. Thank you for the roses. I really appreciate that. It will still be there and allow you to just simply click buy and you're done. If you have to log into the site when the sale goes live and you don't have anything in your cart, then you have to go through the site, find the titles you want, add to cart, then hit buy, then go through all those steps. If it's something that's really low on the inventory side, by the time you get to the actual pay button, it could be sold out. I'm telling you, I'm not being hyperbolic. Stuff just pops right at midnight on that night. So like I said, if it's 400 or under, I'd add it to my cart so that I could just simply hit buy when midnight turns around and the site goes live. Thank you, Leo. You're all right. Thank you for the cowboy hat. I need that to cover the, if I go outside, don't want to get sunburned. Yeah, so Canon, I'm just saying it'll save you some steps if you have things that you want just sitting in your cart, ready to go. And you'll have to do that today because, like I said, tomorrow the site's going to go down. Sweet. I already got Showgirls pre-ordered. I can add to order. Yes, you can. Absolutely. If you've got a pre-order waiting, you can add to order. Now, be aware, if it's a pre-order and you add to order, anything you buy this weekend will not ship until that pre-order ships. It's all going to go in the same box. I don't care. It saves me shipping, so I'm down with that. What are you OMFGing about, Alicia? What's wrong? What's happening? What is happening? All right, let me check over on YouTube and see if anybody's popping over there before Oh, okay, cool. We do have people. Sorry, you guys. Griff, hey, how you doing? When you blind buy, do you watch trailers first, or not even that? Yes, I absolutely watch trailers first, and I make a decision based off what the trailer looks like. 100%. If it's something that sounds cool and the artwork is cool, that's the problem with Vinegar Syndrome. Every movie they put out has awesome artwork. Everything looks cool. Go look at the trailer. If you're doing this today, this gives you time. If you're trying to do this during the sale and the inventory numbers are low, you might miss something. So do it today. Let's see. I'm guessing Roadhouse might be like $5 off. Yeah, I'm gonna guess something like that too. I would say it's in the upper 30s, which is okay. It's an okay deal. But there's over 1,000 of them. I would almost wager you could wait till Black Friday to buy it if you wanted to, or if you weren't concerned about that $5. I think there's going to be better discounts on other things, but I do want Roadhouse. If I open up the sale Thursday night and Roadhouse is $35, which would be about an $8 discount, I'll probably just get it. What's up, Austin? Thanks for jumping back in here. Severin has a big sale in June. Not sure if yeah, I do. I don't follow Severin quite as much as I should. And that'll be a problem for me because I'm trying to get ready for the Criterion sale in July. So I don't know. I'll look at Severin, see what they're going to put on sale. I might pick up one or two items, but I'm not going to go deep into it. I like that VS is willing to give the bottom of the barrel stuff the 5-star boutique treatment, but even Shout Factory won't touch. Yes, now you have to like that bottom of the barrel stuff, and that's been a problem for me. Is sometimes there will be items that I've blind bought them, and I just hated the movie. So that is a thing. Let's see, Leo. So are we going live Thursday night, waiting for the sale? Absolutely. That is already on my schedule. I'm gonna go live 10:30 CST. I'll be live on YouTube. I'll be live here on TikTok. Leo, if you want to jump in with me, let's do it, buddy. Let's do it. I'm going to go 10:30 so we can pregame, talk about what we want to buy, make predictions, whatever we want to do. We're going to do that. And then at 11 o'clock CST, when that sale goes live, I'll shop live right there with you guys. And we'll see what we end up getting. So, yeah, Leo, that's a night that I'm going to be going live really late, right? That never happens. I'm usually going to bed at 11:30. I love you too, bro. Man, I can't wait. I'm happy you're going to jump in there with me. It's going to be really fun. Leo, have you jumped in on any Vinegar Syndrome before? Is this going to be new for you? Let me know. The Roadhouse art is good. Yes, I love the Roadhouse art. The Showgirls art, not so much. Now, Showgirls, that's a brand new title. It's still in pre-order. That one is not going to be on sale. It's the price it's marked right now. So I want it though. A 4K of a Verhoeven movie. Yeah, I'll take that. But I'm not buying it this weekend. I'm only looking at. I tend to prioritize things, and I think we talked about this a little bit yesterday live. I tend to prioritize the things that are going out of print. So when I walked through this yesterday, Canon Guy, Alicia, you guys, Leo, if you guys are looking, when you go to the Vinegar Syndrome site, and you click on the menu, there is a section that says going out of print. These are the things that are really low number. They are not reprinting them. They're probably losing the license to them. So if there's something in there you want to prioritize that for the sale. Those things will be on sale. And as far as partner labels, I know that TerrorVision is ending their partnership with Vinegar Syndrome. So when you click on partner labels, you can sort those by brand, and you can look at TerrorVision. Anything that's there is not going to be there for long. So that might be, if there's something they have that you would want, that would be worth looking at. Those are just recommendations. Look at you, Cannon. Thank you for the roses. I feel so special. You have like 6 movies, Leo? Oh, nice. That's awesome. Then we're going to have something to talk about Thursday night. You own 6 already. I'm going to show you guys my collection right now. I'm going to show them to you. And if you guys want to ask me questions about them, keep asking questions about the VS sale. That is what I'm here for right now. But I'm going to show you what I own from Vinegar Syndrome already, and I'll just quickly tell you, is it good or is it not? Okay. Do you have Demon Wind from VS? No, I don't have that one. Does Showgirls have the reversible cover with the poster art? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You like the... okay. All right. That caught me up. All right. So, what do I have from Vinegar Syndrome? Let's go. This is one that's going to be, this movie is going to be like $15, and it is a 100% buy if you like a certain kind of movie. And this movie is called Raw Force. It is a standard edition. They don't have the slip anymore, and I don't have the slip either because I bought this during the last Vinegar Syndrome sale. So imagine, this is an 80s movie about a martial arts competition. All these guys are going to a remote island for a martial arts competition. Little do they know, there is a crazy guy with a very suspicious type of mustache that you'll have to see, who is collecting women as sacrifices to the natives that live on the island. Now, you would think this would be like a sexual thing, but it's not. They are using them as food and to help bring back basically zombies. So then it becomes martial arts dudes against zombies. It's hilarious, this movie. It is hilarious. It's low budget, it's cheesy, it's funny, and this thing is probably going to be in the $15 range. So I recommend. I love it. I watch it on a pretty regular basis. It's a very fun movie to watch. You might get Sidekicks. Sidekicks will not be on sale. The price that you see right now for Sidekicks is what it's going to be because that is a new release. So it's a beautiful release, but it won't be on sale. So if you're planning to spend money during the sale, my recommendation is to hold off on Sidekicks and get it later because that price is not changing. It might get cheaper during a Black Friday sale because it will have been out for a while, and you can keep an eye on the stock count. This summer, if it looks like they're going down under 1,000, then you might pick it up. I'll put it in my cart. All right. Now, just, I recommend this, but I'm saying this movie is really cheesy. It's cheesy. I laughed a lot at this movie, though. All right. So here's a good one. This one is called Candy Snatchers. So it's a 70s era grindhouse film. Try and show it to both cameras here. About some jewel thieves who end up kidnapping a person in hopes of ransoming that said person, and they hide that person in a very interesting way. It's definitely grindhouse. It's very 1970s. It's not as lo-fi as Raw Force. It is shot on film. It has that beautiful 1970s aesthetic. It's fun and bizarre and just an interesting movie from the era. And it is really about that. It is about jewel thieves ransoming off a girl and how they hide her. I just don't want to say it. You just need to see the movie. I quite like this one. This one has not just been from Vinegar Syndrome. Severin had this for a while, and they lost the rights to it, and Vinegar Syndrome got a hold of it and did what I think is a better premium release of it. So if you like that kind of heist, that 70s grindhouse heist movie, it's a good one. This is not just junk. It's a good one. So here's something I bought that I haven't watched it. I've heard mixed. Some people love this one, and some people don't. I have Ice Cream Man. It has Clint Howard in it, and I got it during the $10 sale at the first of the year in January. So you guys need to tell me if this is good. I mean, if I figured Clint Howard, horror movie, $10, I'll give it a go. I normally have a rule about blind buys that I try to watch them within the first few weeks of purchase, but doing the Pushing 150 project, I've had to see a lot more movies in theater, and I just haven't gotten to it. So you guys let me know. All right. This one is a little bit different. It's called Malabimba. It is a nunsploitation movie, Euro trash kind of horror film. Not for everybody. This one is very sexual. Let me say that. There's a lot of nudity. There's a lot of sexual things happening in this movie. It is a nun horror type of movie. I just am collecting that subgenre of movies, so I grabbed it. This also is one that Severin had for a long... Actually, not Severin. Mondo Macabro had this one for a long time, and they lost the rights to it. And again, Vinegar Syndrome snapped it up and did a premium. I think their version is nicer than Mondo's. That one's not for everybody. I'm fully not recommending that one for everybody. It's very sexual. Lots of stuff. Not for everybody. All right. Mausoleum. This is your 80s horror movie. with a lot. It's like a supernatural horror movie about possession, that kind of thing. It is a little bit slow moving, but it has some really cool practical effects in here. You're going to be like, why am I watching this? And then when it happens, you're like, holy shit, I'm glad I watched this. It's a good movie. It's very fun. Highly recommended. All right, let me stop for a second and check the chats and see if anybody's got any questions about any of these. Let's see. Is it me, or is 12 Angry Men a commentary on recent events in U.S. history? Yes. Yes. I'll just leave it at that. And let's see. Anything happening over here? Hey, what's up? Original Fuzz, what's up? Probably be watching most of this on replay, but just wanted to chime in and say you appreciate the stream. Always on the lookout for new VS Blind Buy recommendations. Okay, well, stick with me because I'm going to go through my entire collection. If you watch this on replay, hit me in the comments with any questions. I'll try and get them answered before the sale, in case that helps. Okay, 4K Media Guy. How much are VS 4Ks when on sale? So it depends on when they were released. But the 4Ks don't usually get the full discount treatment. I would say if you're looking at something right now that's retailing at $42, I would expect it at around $35, I bet you. So it's a much smaller discount. You might see some older 4Ks down around $32. I'm not sure. Remember, when you're looking at 50% off, it's not 50% off the sale price, the current sale price. It's 50% off the SRP. So you've got to look at the scratched out number on the Vinegar Syndrome website and cut that in half. But I did email Vinegar Syndrome directly to get some answers, and they said that the basic rule is if it came out after January this year, it's not on sale. If it came out before January of this year, it will be on sale. Everything is 50% off except the premium UHD releases. Those will be discounted, but not at 50%. So you might not even see any discount on some of them. So let's see. What else do we have? Will Freeway 1 and 2 be on sale? I hope so. I hope Freeway 1, I think Freeway 2 might have come out this year, though, so it might not be. I'm hoping for a discount on Freeway 1, though, because I want both of them. They are currently in my cart. Right before I hit buy at midnight, I'm going to look and see. Now, both of those, they're over $1,000 each, so if I get to be unsure about it, I can drop those out of my cart really quickly. In fact, I might go ahead and drop them out of my cart right now because they're both over $1,000 each still in inventory, so we can wait and see what the sale price is going to be on those. 4Ks are still pretty expensive these days, but pretty cheap compared to when the first came out. Yeah, for sure. Everything's coming down. But I'm glad you asked about Freeway because that is on my list too. I'm really kind of wanting to get both of those. The slipcovers look nice together because they've matched the art. They'll look great on the shelf together, so I'm definitely going to be picking those up. I don't know if it'll happen this weekend, though. We got to really see. Canon, both of those are in my cart, too. See, I really want them. I need to see what the discount's going to be, though, like I said. If it's not substantial, I'll wait, because, like I said, there's over 1,000 each of those. Yeah, what's sold out in VM? What's that? What's in VM? In VM, I should know that. It's sold out. Yeah, some things are just selling out. Are large horror movies as good as the spooky stuff? I don't know. I would let you. Okay. All right. Let's see. Back to what I have. So someone was asking about variety of releases. So I kind of got interested in collecting 80s, like kind of 80s light, like sex comedies, because it's a genre of film that I think is going to be, that is almost dead and pretty much dying. You're going to see very few sex comedies anymore. And they do have a few in there. This one is a really good one. It's called My Chauffeur. And it is kind of about a girl who is struggling. She needs to find a job, and she ends up becoming a chauffeur. And she, helps the people that she drives find other services. And, there's a romance involved in that whole thing. So it's funny, it's cutesy, it's got like an innocence to it that I really appreciate. It's a fun little movie, and like I said, this guy, they still have them in stock, I believe, and it's going to be like $15. So why not? Why not? If you're looking for something like that, I recommend. X kind of fit that cat. X kind of fit that. Which category? Yeah, I don't know what that was either, Alicia. I don't know what's happening there. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought I was thinking about a movie title. I think I'm gonna have to like go on here and handle some business. If you want to come in here and be weird and gross on the page, you can get banned. We can do that. Anyway, Pale Blood. This is a very surrealist music video-ish vampire movie from the 80s. I think this one's out of print though. I believe because this was really low inventory during the last sale, and I grabbed it. 80s love horror movies, yes. And we were talking about other things. This Patty Hearst movie. It's the story of Patty Hearst. It is straight up a drama. It's really good. It's got a great cast. This is not low budget. This is just a good movie that they somehow got their hands on. So I recommend. It will be cheap. Let me make sure my Do Not Disturb is on my phone. I don't want you guys to have to constantly be hearing buzzes. There we go. Because we got some messaging happening over in the chat on my phone. Favorite Monty Hellman film? I don't have to think on that one. All right, so that is all of my standard no slipcover basic releases right there. That is everything I have. And pretty much all of this stuff I fully recommend. I fully recommend. It's just all different types of movies. Now we're going to go into slipcover editions. First thing I'm going to show you, sadly, I believe is out of print now. But it is Heavy Metal Parking Lot. This is a partner label release. And you'll notice that mine's signed there. I actually know this filmmaker. It is basically in 1986, he took a camera out into the parking lot of a Judas Priest concert and interviewed the kids going to the show. And the movie becomes a little time capsule of that era of music and culture. And I just love it. It's a really good movie. I was lucky enough to be able to get it autographed. That edition is gone. I'm not sure if they're doing a standard edition. If they are and you like documentary, I fully recommend. 100%. Let's see. All right. Looks like I'm caught up on chat questions, so let me just continue on. All right. Next up here's one. It's called Fear. This is just really, like, I simply bought this during the $10 sale because the artwork was so familiar. Like I said, I haven't watched my $10 Vinegar Syndrome movies, and I feel really bad about that because it is not what I typically do. It's got this cool slip. This artwork right here is iconic for some reason. This reminds me of old video store. And that's why I bought it. For $10, I'm like, I need to look at this movie and just see if it's good. You guys tell me if you've watched it. But it's hard to pass up a Vinegar Syndrome for $10. Especially with the slipcover. Your voice is so soothing. Oh, thank you for that. I try. Let's see. What else do we have? Okay, so this is a cool movie. This is a partner movie from Decalogue, I think is the name of the name of the distributor. I'll just show you the artwork, then pull it out so you can see the actual case. It's a very cool slipcover. And it's called Detention. It's an Asian horror, spooky horror film. It's all atmosphere all the time. Very cool movie. If it goes on sale, I highly recommend. I don't know if the slipcover is still available. There's probably a good chance that it is. And it'll be a good price. It'll be cheap. Very much recommend. Let's see. Let me just check real quick to make sure I have everything. Very different type of movie. Monster. I got you. The Fear is an odd movie. Very different type of monster movie. All right. I'm fine with that. I don't have a lot of like monster movie types of things in my collection, so I'm cool with that. What's up, Grubby? How you doing? Glad you're here. We're talking about Vinegar Syndrome. There's also a sequel called The Fear Halloween Night. Interesting. All right. I didn't even know that was a thing. What's up, Joey? Thanks for joining. We're just chit-chatting about Vinegar Syndrome because the sale is on its way. The sale's about to happen. All right. Let's see. Creature. Again, another $10 buy. This is a slow burn. I bought it because it's an Alien knockoff, but this has Klaus Kinski. It's low budget, so be ready for that. It is not super high budget, but it is Klaus Kinski, so it's not too low budget. You guys, if you could take a second and hit the like button, hit the share the live button. If you're not following me, please do so. I talk about movies every single day. But likes and shares will help get the word out that we're live. Here's the original artwork. This also reminds me of Old Video Store. I was lucky enough to get this during the $10 sale they had last January. I don't think that's going to be a regular thing. It was to celebrate 10 years of their subscriber program. All right, here is a here's a hidden classic. I love this movie. This was a blind buy. I didn't know anything about it. It came out in 1990. It's called Blood Games. Blood Games. So essentially, this is a movie about an all-girl baseball team that's touring. I guess they're touring the country. They stop to play a game in a small town against some guys, and they beat them very handily. They destroy them in the game. So these guys are like rednecks or whatever, so they want to take out their revenge by, probably providing some SA to these girls, but they didn't know what they were in for. These girls are badasses and, took up their own revenge. Now, the slipcover is sold out, but if you just want the movie, that's pretty good because that means you're going to get the movie for like $15, maybe less. But this is the reversible artwork. And if you buy it on their page, it'll actually have this artwork on the outside. It's got some extras, not many though. It's not loaded with extras, but it was a blind buy during last year's sale, and I saw the slips were about to go out, so I thought, let me just grab it in case I like it. I want to have the slipcover, and it ends up being a very fun movie, much more entertaining than I anticipated it being. So, thank you for sharing, Alicia. I really appreciate you. Do you collect VHS? I don't collect VHS. I only collect movies that I can actually watch, and I don't have a setup for that. Hey, Cannon, thank you for sharing the live, man. Appreciate you. Throwing stuff in there based on slips. That is a bad decision, sir, with Vinegar Syndrome, because every slipcover they have is cool. But if you're shopping that way, look at the low inventory ones, because if you end up liking that movie, those slips will be selling out. Now, a lot of times a movie that has a slip, like this one, if you look, there is a standard edition available also. So if the slips sell out, they'll keep selling a standard version of it, however many they sell. So, but yeah, throwing movies in the cart based off slips, man, that's scary because all of their slips are beautiful. All right, let's see what we got here. How much is Jack Frost going for? I bet you Jack Frost is going to be like $16, $17 during the sale. I have it in my cart right now. And I think it's a kind of a lower count. I don't remember. We did this yesterday. I think it's like 300 or 400. So I'm probably going to pick up Jack Frost. Now Canon, Jack Frost already does not have a slip. It's a standard edition. There's also a sequel called... Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm caught up. All right. Let's see. Not going too crazy. Only 3 of mine in mine so far. Yeah, so if you want to hit me with the titles, if I know anything about them, I'll let you know. Because I've made some very bad mistakes blind buying. So Let's go. There we go. It's using the wrong camera. What a pain, you guys. What a pain. Sorry for slowing down here for just a second. Alright, if you're in the YouTube, I'm going to end this stream and start another one.